So stay till the end, because this tiny coin will take you on a journey through history, politics, and hidden value like never before. Welcome to Coinx4, the home for coinverse and collectors who believe every coin has a story to tell. Today, we'll explore the fascinating history of the 1989 50 Haléřů coin from the Czechoslovak Socialist Republic, one of the final issues before the country was divided into the Czech Republic and Slovakia. This coin is not just a piece of metal. It's a witness to the last moments of communist rule and the dawn of freedom for millions of people. Through this video, we'll explore its design, materials, history, and collector value. So, watch till the end to understand how a simple 50 Haléřů coin became a powerful reminder of one of Europe's biggest political chon. The 50 Haléřů coin of 1989 was issued by the Czechoslovak Socialist Republic, Československá Socialistická Republika, which existed from 1960 until 1990. This was a time of major political tension, as the nation was part of the Eastern Bloc under communist influence. The coin was minted during the final years of the socialist regime, just months before the Velvet Revolution of 1989, which peacefully ended communist rule. Because of its date, this coin symbolizes the very end of an era and the beginning of a new democratic Czechoslovakia. It represents the transition between two worlds, one of strict control and one of new hope and independence. Obverse side of the coin features the national coat of arms of the Czechoslovak Socialist Republic. It shows a rampant lion within a shield, wearing a red star above its head, a key symbol of socialism and communist ideology. Inside the lion's chest is a small flaming torch, representing the Slovak uprising and national unity. Surrounding the design are the words Československá Socialistická Republika, which translates to Czechoslovak Socialist Republic. The year 1989 appears at the bottom. Every element of this design carries political weight, from the lion, a symbol of strength and courage, to the star, a mark of the communist state. The reverse side of the coin shows the large, artistic number 50, representing its denomination in Haléřů, the subunit of the Czechoslovak koruna. Below the number is a small h, short for Haléř, while above it sits a five-pointed star, again a socialist symbol. The layout is modern, clean, and bold, reflecting the industrial style of late socialist Czechoslovakia. The coin's minimalist design made it practical for mass production and easy identification in daily transactions. Despite its simplicity, this side of the coin has an elegant balance that collectors often appreciate for its aesthetic and historical charm. This coin was minted from an alloy of aluminum, which gave it a lightweight and silver gray appearance. The choice of aluminum was driven by cost and practicality. It was cheap, abundant, and resistant to corrosion. The 50 Haléřů coin weighs about 1.0 gram, has a diameter of 20 millimeters, and a smooth edge. These small details made it perfect for everyday use, from paying for newspapers to small public transport fares. However, due to aluminum's softness, many circulated coins became scratched or bent easily, which is why finding a well-preserved 1989 specimen today is slightly more difficult. The Czechoslovak Mint, Minkovna Kremnica, in Slovakia produced these coins. The Kremnica Mint has a long and proud history, operating since 1328, making it one of the oldest working mints in the world. It played a major role in creating coinage for Central Europe. By 1989, the mint was producing millions of 50 Haléřů coins for nationwide use. What makes the 1989 issue historically remarkable is that it was one of the final coins ever struck under the communist regime. As the Velvet Revolution later that year changed the entire political system in 1989, Czechoslovakia was on the edge of transformation. Citizens were demanding freedom, better living conditions, and an end to censorship. The economy was weak, and the people were frustrated with the socialist government. So when this coin was released, it circulated in a society ready for change. Within months, protests began that would end decades of communist rule. In this sense, the 1989 50 Haléřů coin became a silent witness to the revolution that followed, a last symbol of the socialist Czechoslovakia before it disappeared forever. After the Velvet Revolution of late 1989, Czechoslovakia transitioned to democracy, and by 1993 it peacefully split into two independent nations, the Czech Republic and Slovakia. This means the 1989 50 Haléřů coin represents the final year of the old regime's coinage. Collectors value it for being a closing chapter in the country's numismatic story. It's not just currency. It's a small piece of evidence of how political power can change while coins remain as historical testimony. Though millions were minted, the 1989 coin now holds collector interest due to its date and context. Common circulated coins are worth between 20 cents and $1, but uncirculated or proof specimens can be worth $3 to $5. Special mint sets or coins with minor die variations may attract higher prices. However, the true worth lies not in its market price but in its symbolic meaning. It marks the last breath of a socialist economy before entering capitalism and democracy design-wise. The 50 Haléřů coin is admired for its balance of national symbolism and modernity. The lion evokes centuries of Czech identity, dating back to medieval coats of arms, while the star and simple font represent industrial socialist aesthetics. This blend of tradition and ideology makes the coin both artistic and political. Collectors often compare it with earlier 1950s issues to study how design evolved through different political periods. The 50 Haléřů coin also reminds us how currency reflects ideology. Under socialism, coins were designed to glorify national unity and labor, avoiding royal or religious symbols. Every feature was deliberate, from the flame on the lion's chest symbolizing the Slovak uprising, to the star representing communist leadership. Thus, this small aluminum piece was not only a tool for exchange but also a medium of political messaging. For ordinary citizens, however, this coin was just a part of daily life. It was used in buses, bakeries, and public phones, an everyday item that passed through countless hands. Little did people know that soon it would vanish as the country changed its flag, emblem, and political identity. That's what makes coins like these emotionally powerful. They preserve memories of ordinary lives during extraordinary times even today. This 1989 issue is sought by numismatists and historians for educational purposes. Many museums in Central Europe display these coins as symbols of the fall of communism. Some collectors even build transition sets, featuring coins from the final year of communist nations like East Germany, Poland, and Czechoslovakia, all ending around the same time. This coin fits perfectly in that historical narrative. Finding one in excellent condition is becoming harder because aluminum coins degrade over time. Many were melted, lost, or damaged. That's why owning a clean, shiny 1989 piece feels like holding a fragment of history frozen in metal. Its lightness and simplicity remind us that value is not always measured in gold or silver. Sometimes, it's in meaning and memory. In conclusion, the 1989 50 Haléřů coin is more than just a piece of Czechoslovak currency. It's a time capsule from the last days of socialism, a coin that witnessed revolution, and a piece of the nation's transformation. Its design, symbolism, and timing make it a must-have for any world coin collector. This was the complete story of the 1989 50 Haléřů coin, a symbol of change, courage, and history. If you enjoyed this detailed story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Coinks4, your favorite channel for rare and historical coin stories. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.